What's up? What is cracking? What is sizzling to all of my Fantastic Four fans? Welcome to the next episode on Sterling on Cinemas. That is Cinemas with an S. I am Johnny Storm, the hottest guy in town, and I will be giving you my review on Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer as part of Sterling Still's Marvel Mondays. So before we move forward, if you are new to this channel, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment on the section below, and most importantly, watch it from beginning to end because, he's fantastic. He doesn't have what every YouTube critic has. He doesn't have all these fancy editing software, just a good old-fashioned imagination. I mean, he even put this little board together back here as the prop. And if you're watching this on Instagram, don't forget to follow him on that end, like, share on his story with your friends and family, and leave a comment on the section below. And most importantly, watch that IGTV series from beginning to end. Let's get started. So Reed Richards, Susan Storm, my sister, and my buddy Ben Grimm face an intergalactic messenger who can eat planets, who has arrived to prepare Earth for its destruction. While the enigmatic wreaks havoc around the world, the heroic quartet must also contend with the unexpected return of our infamous villain, the evil corporate douchebag Victor Von Doom. Now, just because Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer feels just as basically written as the first movie, if not more, that doesn't stop it from being a rewatchable Marvel film. I have watched Tim Story's Fantastic Four duology many times, and there's a good reason. It's because I'm in it. but no, really, it has nothing to do with filmmaking expectations or seeing how accurate it is to our comics. Which as a fan, there's nothing wrong with that. But as a fanboy, you can be someone who loves the way the first family is portrayed, how we are portrayed, how I am portrayed. The self-explanatory subtitle, Rise of the Silver Surfer, should have raised the bar for this movie just because they were going to bring two of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. One of whom which rides this little thing right here because his last name is Rad. But aside from that, the movie only has so little to work with, from the marriage of my sister and my newly to become brother-in-law Reed Richards to I being able to switch my powers with my teammates. The comedy is one thing that manifests within the team in the comics, and I am sure it is provided by other members besides just me. Now, the action was never one of the main focuses of the duology, but the action was much more fun in both films, especially with the scenes involving me, the Human Torch, which are my first personal favorite. Just for the sake of showing off. Flame on! Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. You see, this right here, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, this is why they call me the Human Torch. Because I'm hot, I'm blazing, I'm on fire, and I'm a hothead at sometimes. Flame off. And I can be cool if the ladies want me to. There is not much that the Fantastic Four could be doing since the events of the first film, unless we were fighting local citizens on a regular routine like all superheroes do. God, gotta love being a superhero, right? So fun to have those powers. But I can't go out in public. Sue's always telling me that. It's getting annoying. You gotta rise up. I gotta rise up like the phoenix that I am. Literally. But the character arcs of Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman, Reed Richards, and my sister Sue as a couple is one of the parts that serves justice to those heroes' relationships. The goal for those two is nothing more than getting married, aside from Richards being tasked by the general to investigate the meaning of Silver Surfers, that's this guy's existence. Michael Chiklis' Ben Grimm has so much gravitas for the big guy. You got to give it to the big guy, He has so much gravitas and humanity in the first film that he was easily the best one of the four because of how much pain he was feeling all over his life, post-transformation. and was self-disgusted. However, he has just as much time enjoying being Ben Grimm just as he is a thing, because he can enjoy being in public with nice clothes over his rock-like appearance, except when he's out fighting with his family. Now, for me, Johnny Storm, Johnny Storm, my role is both hilarious and inventive. I'm not just talking about my usual signature hot-headed rep, but the sudden ability to play switcheroo with my fellow teammates after making physical contact with this guy's board right here. Now I can become invisible like Sue. Yeah, see? Now you can't even see me. Now I'm clearly sitting right in front of you, but nobody would ever guess that. But, the board hasn't moved, and yeah. Sometimes life is hard when people refuse to see you, even if you really are there. Okay, stop playing games. I'm coming back now. Oh, God. I feel a little lightheaded. How can Sue do that? And then, I got the big guy. I got to have that look, the ugliness of the big guy. I mean, I know I said I got a hand. What? How does it happen? You can... Oh. Shit. Oh my God. Come on. I just told him we were serious. You... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Reed better be able to fix this at this second. Like, I can't go on dates like this, I can't open the car doors with my hands this big. Like, how can I have hands like Ben now? What is this? I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta get this back. Crap. And then, not to mention, I got reeds. Oh. I guess the door has a mind of its own. Oh my God. Hold on a sec. Hey. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yeah. Now I'm back. Yeah. Wow. I didn't even have to say flame on. Flame off. Okay, that's much better. Now we're back. Anyway, the sudden malfunctioning of these powers, well, at least until I get control of the four. The hottest guy in town being the MVP for the climax is really something, a dream come true. And this really came into good use in the battle against Dr. Doom during the final battle. Speaking of Victor Von Doom, he doesn't play much of a role here either. Just being the same pompous individual that he was in the first movie. He's not that corporate, but he's still menacing and he's still foolish. It's just so like him, The only improvement with Julian McMahon's Dr. Doom was the presentation of power level. But this still makes him, semi-accurate. They simply took the only thing that was not from the comics and changed something about it that was not magical nor scientific. And we see this when Dr. Doom obtains the board, this big guy right here, from the Surfer to have access to unlimited power, all that crap. The power level of the Surfer is bound to be compared to the comics because it is only a little less than accurate. See, in the comics, we know that Norrin Rad came from a utopia free of crime, suffering, and wanting until Galactus threatened to feast on his home world. So Rad struck a deal with Galactus in order to spare his world. Since then, he has been granted a fraction of a little energy called the power cosmic, which is what this thing is made out of, which allows the user to manipulate and absorb the cosmic energy of the universe, which is kind of what hold on a sec. Which is kind of what Rad does. I gotta do the guitar. I'm a big rock star fan. Hot guys gotta listen to hot music, right? But anyway, that's when Rad struck a deal with Galactus in order to spare his world. Since then, he has been granted a fraction of the power cosmic, which allows the user to manipulate and absorb the cosmic energy of the universe. It is also granted Norrin Rad a variety of powers like analyzing and manipulating matter at a subatomic level. Even the slightest particle can become the atomic bomb in space, even from light years afar. While the movie doesn't show an overpowered Silver Surfer, they still present us with a godlike essence to the character, voiced by Lawrence Fishburne, but portrayed by character actor Doug Jones. The best thing we got from Galactus from the movie, though, was the mentioning of the Devourer of Worlds and a shadow of his comic book appearance, which was a wasted opportunity. Okay. Some things are just best left in the dust, So Rotten Tomatoes gives Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer a 37% score. Hey, those guys are even more hot-headed than I am, right? Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. It's a movie that more so benefits from the story structure of its predecessor while having valuable character arcs and a few wasted opportunities. Like, come on. Why? Galactus? The Shadow? Really? So I will give it 8.9 SOs out of 10, and that will conclude this video talking about whatever I was talking about the Fantastic Four, But you can tell Sterling that I definitely did this job, and you can leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, and keep up to date with all things Sterling on Cinemas by clicking that bell and clipping up to all. Now, one final trick. Flame on! And remember, kids, this is Johnny Storm, not Johnny Blaze. We're both fire, but I'm hot. See you guys later.